We are AFROTAKU, and we coming at you with manga and the anime. You know you can't stay away, man. Talking Goku, Sango, and Moroku. Parappa cause I'm rapping, didn't know he had a show too. Yeah, AFROTAKU. Relax and take a ride with the guys at BFP. Courtesy of the Bobby Fiasco. Lights, camera, action. I'm done, so let's go. AFROTAKU.
It's time for another episode of AFROTAKU. Kicking it off today with our main specialty to be with the reviews. Review number 1, Zetsuen no Tempest, also known as Blast. And me, in my opinion, the show was basically a brain catcher. From the first episode, you're like, okay, what's going on with this? You got, you know, these huge eyeballs moving around, and then some crazy kid comes out of, like, I don't know, left field of air to drop kick some woman. And you're just like, he's just all cool, like, yeah, you know, save the world. Oh, let me come with me, so let's go. And then, that's it. That's what the episode ends. It was like, okay, can we get some more details, please? And from there, automatically, after episode 2, I was done. I went ahead and just went in with the 4 reviews. I was going on. That's my show now. The 2 main characters, Yoshino and Mahiro, those 2 are basically the yin of each other. They basically literally like one is real calm, one is real hyper, the other is like more thinking, the other one's more instinctual. Both of them are really opposites of each other. And in episode 4, I love how it went into more detail about how they actually met, how they came across each other and everything, and what they and basically kind of in a way how they got stuck with each other. And because the 2 of them, if you ask them, they don't really consider themselves each other's friends, but they always stick together because they always feel that they'll always be there. But that's my opinion. Love the show. Definitely looking forward to the next episode when it comes out. Kick it over to this girl right over here, Jay Ness.
It was good. Like it was easy to get into. The only thing that bothered me was the first episode because they were playing that same song the whole episode, and I was like, "Can I please get a music break?" Like, you know, just they had a dramatic scenes where like there's no music and then there's just strict dialogue or something. It was just music the whole time. I'm like, please don't let the whole season be like this. But I mean, that's why it was hard for me to actually just get into it because the music's distracting at first. But when I got to like the 2nd and 3rd episode, when we actually get to know the personalities of the characters and all that good stuff, like I started liking it, and I started liking the storyline a little more because I'm not really one for like, I guess, anime with like magic and mages and all that. But like this is really one I could get into, and I like it so far. And I guess the character that I guess I like the most so far is the more calm one, because the other guy, there was times where he just did stuff and I'm like, oh, stupid, stop. Like, because he just does stuff without thinking, because he's just like, alright, we got it. You know, looking for his sister's murder and stuff, and as soon as get one clue, yeah, I'm about to just get him, go in, he just goes in and go hard. Usually, I'm all about those characters. I like being, hyped with them and stuff, but I was just like, yo, he is just stupid. Stop. Just think about it just once, and, next thing you know, boy just comes up like, hey, I just came to check on you. Oh, you're in trouble. It's just, I like it so far, so I will continue to watch it.
I'm a nitpicker,
Obviously.
when it comes to this stuff.
Obviously.
Let's just start off. It started off interesting. It kind of, to me, it set the story a little bit, it was kind of random. It's like they were trying to go with a whole slice of life. Here's my sister, she's dead, and it was like he's getting all serious about the conversation. Then it just goes to magic. I was just like, what? Like, these kids are like in high school, but it's getting deep, like super deep. And it's alright when they kind of do that in animes, but if you're like anywhere from the range of like still in high school, I don't think anime should ever get that deep. But it caught my eye. It makes me want to keep watching, at least from the first episode. I haven't gotten as far as they have, so I haven't seen the deepness yet of the characters. But the development was interesting, at least for the beginning. It kind of gives you a tidbit of different stories that I guess that are going on and all this shit. It at least lays down the groundwork for something big to happen later, and you're like, okay, now I can expect this big thing to happen. Now let me see how it grows. So at least that's there. Like they didn't just like, oh, we're gonna do this, just start an adventure and then something big comes up. So I like the way it introduced it. But I recommend it if you like magic, slice of life kind of stuff, and a huge character diversity from what I see so far.
The way it started out, the anime started out, it makes it really easy for me to be different than everybody else because everybody enjoyed it and I didn't like it because I was bored instantly. And I kept watching it, partially because I had to and partially because I wanted to see what was going to end up happening. And it picked up a little bit more. I gotta give it a few more episodes before I can either just be like yay or nay, but it's worth giving at least a few more episodes. I guess my favorite person so far would have to be the chick that got stuck because she's all pumped and ready to get some revenge, but she had to get something to eat first.
Oh, and do they have a bromance going on in that thing? That's the one thing that I had like a problem with. I'm like, the characters are very feminine for being guys. Like the hair clips bother me. The dude's pink boots, boots bother me. Like I'm just like, I don't understand. Like, are you trying to be a pretty boy? You know, like, are you trying? Like, is it have to do with his calmness? Like he's kind of like, kind of in a sense a female in that way. Like he's the calm, in a feminine guy versus the hardcore I wear pink boots dude. Like,
well, in my opinion, the thing is, I feel like when it comes to the two of them. And if you, I think I can't remember the episode, but I remember the little sister, or whatever, Aika. She even mentioned how, cause pretty much, I think the brother, whatever, like the Yoshiro, he was like, yeah, I was trying to get this, I was trying to get him to go ahead and be like, you know, hook up with some girls, whatever. But he was all, you know what I'm saying, basically he wasn't going for it. And then basically the Aika-chan pointed out how, you know what I'm saying, well, he's the kind of person that doesn't really take lead on anything. He's more the follower. Whereas like if you make like because like the reason why what worked so well is because he's more like the sensual guy is more of the hey, let's go, you know what I'm saying, and if you don't come with me, I'm gonna go anyway. And it's like but these guys have been on for so long that it's the point where, you know, like okay, yeah, I don't want to go, but if I don't go, he's gonna end up getting himself hurt. Yeah. And even though sometimes I don't like this dude, I still care about him as a friend. So it's like in some kind of strange sense, yeah, he's kind of more the feminine type, and he's more the more, you know, all male gender type. But all in all though, it's I don't really see it as like, you know, they're kind of like a couple, like a what is it, the word yaoi kind of thing. I don't really see it as that. I see it more as just them two being like basically like that's just his kind of nature, you know, to be more soft kind of.
That's fine. I was just wondering because of the character design. It's just like, why are you gonna give this kid hair clips? He's a dude.
Like Sonny for Toriko and he pulled back in that ponytail.
Right.
Looking like a basketball wife.
I haven't seen Toriko in time.
Yeah, that's hilarious, man, because he has like pink and light blue.
Yeah, it's like pink, blue, and yellow. Yeah, so when he had it in a ponytail, it made him look more girly.
It's like a girl's ponytail.
And I'm like, look at Sonny up here looking like a basketball wife.
Episode 2 pretty much cleared everything up and pretty much solidified why I'm gonna love the show. First of all, upon my research on the show, I realized that it has a lot of references to the works of William Shakespeare. There's the more aggressive main character. He is kind of based off of Hamlet in a sense, and the, you know, Yoshino, the kind of calmer guy, he is based off Romeo. And they even actually, especially in the second episode, they actually quote out of works of William Shakespeare. So I really like the kind of the intellectual twist they put on it. I like how it's not like a whole bunch of characters you have to keep up with. It's like it's pretty much centered on like you're actually following the journey of these people and seeing how all of these people are gonna connect in the end. And it was like I love wit. I love kind of the balance of, yeah, we're trying to follow. You're learning about people's lives. You're learning about character development. I'm huge on character development. But then also you have enough action. Like it's not like an overabundance of it, but it's enough to where it fits in the story. And I really like the animation. I love the intro outro music. But I will say this, I think this will be one of those animes that you can't suggest to everybody, because it's kind of like certain. You have to be a certain kind of person to kind of, you know, like all the subtle nuances and things of that nature of this particular show. It's not like a balls to the walls action, and it's not a total slice of life. So it's kind of like they're kind of balancing. It's kind of a balancing act, and then it's like a big epic. There's a big epic, you know, story kind of in the, you know, the background. But I feel like the main attraction of this series is going to be the actual characters and how they end up developing.
Our next anime review, we're going to talk about a show that's my personal favorite this season, Psycho-Pass. Psycho-Pass, to me, off gate from episode 1. If nothing else, that's definitely a show where you can watch episode 1 and you'll get the gist of the whole show. And that's one thing I like about that. Pretty much, so you'll know automatically once you watch episode 1 if you like it or not. You'll know after episode 1. But basically, the gist of the show is if you like the movie Minority Report with Tom Cruise, it's similar to that. Whereas basically now in the city, I think of Tokyo or whatever, basically everyone like the city made the system of where there's little gauges and machines throughout the city, and they'll basically gauge your emotions and your personality and your stress levels. And they call it a Psycho-Pass because basically it literally checks your psyche. So they go ahead and basically run checks on your psyche throughout the city, and basically it's all color coded. So like I think it's like the brighter it is, the better, and the darker color like more darker towards like green or something like that. If it goes like towards dark green, then that means you're basically about to become a criminal level or on a criminal alert. And you're basically only on and basically when you first get to like criminal level, you're only on like evaluation status. Like all you need like basically someone come in and be like, hey, you need to come in for psych evaluation to basically get counseling so we can basically keep you from being, you know, too jittery or whatever. And if you refuse, which most people do because they panic and I assume they're gonna try and kill them first or something like that, they run or something like that. And if you end up doing something crazy like take a hostage or something like that, then you end up changing from someone who needs to come in for evaluation to someone who needs to come in for, you know, basically be straight stunned and killed. And pretty much that's what happened in episode 1. Like episode 1, you know, this new pretty much detective comes straight out of school to the field, and it was like, hey, the first day reporting on the job for duty. What's the mission? Well, normally we would just go ahead and basically have you shout somebody, but because we're low on men right now, you're up. You're going in head first with this team of killers to bring this guy. Go. And the mission, and basically this guy basically passed psycho test, passed by this one little check security points. The vibration turned dark green, whatever. He panicked and ran, grabbed a hostage. I think he raped her too.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, like off screen, whatever. Of course, off screen, but still, he was.
Yeah, it was.
Wow.
Yeah, raped her, whatever. A bunch of knife point stuff. So by the time they actually got to him, he's on like, you know, he's in full pain mode, like, hey, you're gonna kill me, you're not gonna kill me, I'm not gonna die. And the main character, the chick, she's trying to talk him down because she feels, of course, that, you know, every criminal can basically be saved if you just bring their level back down to, you know, say evaluation status. But that doesn't happen fast enough. What ends up happening is the main character who's part of the killer squad, he ends up basically pulling the government, takes the shot, hits him in the arm, and you would think, okay, he's basically got a head in the arm, he's gonna fall down stunned, and they're gonna shoot him in the head. No. One shot in the arm, Hokuto no Ken style, blows up. And I was just like,
It's terrible.
that's how they die in this show? Like, really?
There was no
I was like,
left. It was just matter everywhere.
It wasn't even matter, it was just fluids. It was just straight
Like,
fluids.
he's just like, like, oh, what? And he was holding the chick, so, you know, she's just like, ah!
Yeah, and then it's like, but see, what makes it go so deep is the fact that, of course, the hostage get girls there, and she of course sees the whole thing happen. So now her psyche's all thrown to pieces.
Oh man.
And she starts panicking and stuff, and so now her joint goes from basically hostage situation to kill her as well. And now everyone's like, oh, and so the girl, the main character, is like panicking, like, no, don't kill her, and she's like talking them down. And she actually managed to talk her down, to calm her down to a state of peace, and to where all right, just bring her back in for evaluations. But before she can even do that, she literally shoots one of her own men to prevent him from him killing her, like he went shot with the stun gun. So it's like don't do it, Cal. He gets shot in the side. But yeah, like I said, that's just episode 1. That's just episode 1, and you get the whole gist of like basically what these people are about, what the city is like. You get all this stuff, episode 1 off break, and what I like about it is that the only question, like pretty much only question that you're left with really after episode 1 is basically about the actual characters themselves.
I want to continue it because of the fact that I really like the show. And then, episode 2 got me because they're doing a house.
Yeah.
And then the little assistant, the little robot thingy was like setting the environment in her house. And then she just pulled out the compact and was changing her outfit. And her outfit was just shh. I was like, yeah, I need that. I need that in my life. Oh my goodness. And she's like wearing one outfit. Then she's like, oh, I'm about to go see my girls. And then she had this pink outfit on. And, had lunch with them. And then she's outside the work building and she hits the little black button and then the black suit come on. I'm like, I need one of those in my life. So
that's why they know the girls. every anime has something like that. Even if it's a male thing, they have something to try to pull a female audience.
Because it's so crazy because like as soon as she leaves the house, it's like the whole environment shuts down because then you just see and everything goes to black. Like it's just a plain room. It's like a black room. So I'm like, because when she was doing all that, I'm like, okay, I see how it can be virtual reality, but I'm like, this don't seem like no real life situation. I feel like she hooked up to some machine like everybody else is. That's how they can keep, track of their, psyche and all that stuff. And it's all just one big program that everybody's in. So
it seems like a flawed system. It's just like you try and make people not criminals. But once they reach this point, you kind of make them go a criminal because you're like, we need to check on you, buddy. Oh, no. Oh shit! You go run, gun, and rape. I'm not going to jail. I'm not going to jail.
Said, like, first episode, the guy was just like, I was straight laced. I had like a good, steady life, trying to stay out of trouble, and then this happens. So yeah, I'm about to just do something really bad. Then she just sitting there all beat up, and he's like, yeah, I've always wanted to have sex with a woman like you. So then he just hurts her. So it's like, hey, I'm about to be a criminal, I might as well just do the worst. That's why I was like, ooh, this is getting serious. Like, ooh, this is the first episode.
In my opinion, you pretty much see the main bad guy, like, open and break.
Oh, okay.
Because honestly, for me, it was kind of weird how they just had like this whole, kind of chasing in the beginning of the show, and it's like all of a sudden you just skip to.
I like that though. Like I was just like, this is a different intro because you usually just get hit with the music and a whole bunch of. Yeah, but it was just like you just see this dark scene and these two guys just, just talking to each other. Yeah, swearing. It's just like, wait, did it start? Like this whole thing, I hit play and then I'm like. I see the credits, but they're talking, and I'm like, okay, episode started. Then I realized, oh, that was the intro. Oh, wait, maybe that's just how it's...
Is it the same intro every time, or does it continue that short story?
No, it's just, like I said, that's just the intro to finish the whole show.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it's like, pretty much that's your pretty much up to the main bad guy of the whole series.
Because you sit there trying to figure out, like, where is this going? Like, is it gonna... Like I need to see the episode.
Like it's kind of like how like in my opinion it's kind of like how what's the name of that series? Because it was some series always. But okay, like you ever played Max Payne?
Yeah.
Okay. Max Payne. Like I'll use on every game. Like in the beginning, always kind of starts from the end.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like that. Like like the show started basically like we're pretty much at the highlight of the whole show. I guess either from the past setting, which led to the current, or basically from the future sense.
Okay. Because it just seems like it's going to be a crazy mindfuck with all this crazy like technology and the way they arrest people.
Right.
So like split second you're alive.
Real it's like, hey, paralyze them to take them in. They're at that level. Okay.
What if you're just out in public somewhere? Like you stub your toe or something, you get a paper cut at work.
That's the only thing I
they literally blockade the whole section for you.
That's the only thing I don't like about how people like how the system is about evaluating the human psyche, because they put everything on one line, and on one side you got love, and the other side you got fear, and it's like no matter what part you hit on, it's just like it's gonna affect you in some way, and you're gonna have to get shot. Whether it's temporary paralysis or just blowing up into strange liquid. It's just like, we can't have this big branch off like, okay, I'm a little scared, okay, she's fine, she's just scared. No, I'm a little scared. Oh man, she's gonna kill somebody. She's going to kill somebody. We have to stop her. No, don't stop me. Terrible.
Can't get too excited, can't get too scared. You just can't feel nothing. You're just asleep.
That is just terrible. Who would want to live in a world like that? Jeez, we can't feel emotions without being,
Every time someone gets shot, someone panics.
Yes, we should do that Psycho-Pass drinking game. Every time somebody hits a level where they have to be stunned, just take one shot. They gotta be killed. 2 shots.
We are gonna go and wrap it up here today. This is our reviews here on Psycho-Pass and our review for Blast. So turn it over to y'all. Give us some questions and feedback about what you think about the shows as well, and hit us up if you have any interviews that you want to check out. Let us know. Sign off. AFROTAKU.
No!